Why hello there, this is B.O.X Productions, and welcome to another episode of Path of Exile. In our last episode, we made the rounds through the even more busted than usual Oriath, and discovered that the cult of Kitava really has a pretty hardcore marketing campaign. Then we helped a pirate with his love life, as well as felt a sting of betrayal yet again. There's a shocker, am I right?
Bone and corruption shall not impede the path of purity.
That dude's Kamehameha is on point.
Go, do battle, anointed exile.
Oh, never mind, we've already heard this. You know, I'm sure dude feels better not being cramped up inside another dude. I mean, he deserved it, since his posse had the habit of, being huge jerks to everyone. I guess when you think about it, it's like those old torture boxes they used to put people in. And being, very claustrophobic, the thought of that gives me the heebie-jeebies. It could be worse, I guess. At least he wasn't broiled alive from the inside out. I mean, that would really suck, right? Rest in peace, Bandit. I sure hope Kitava enjoyed his last meal, because he's about to walk the Green Mile. That is gonna cause a lot of property damage though, cause that dude is huge, son. Speaking of last meals, I wonder what he had for his, or who he had for his. I guess I need to specify. I guess it isn't any weirder than some of the other stores out there. People order weird things for their final meal, which I guess makes sense. Why the heck not, right? I think I remember reading a story about a guy that ate his own mattress for his final meal. That's a neat little story that people could tell their kids. I mean, other people. Not that guy. That guy's dead. But you could. Ah, good times. Sitting down with your friends and loved ones and enjoying a nice meal. A meal that mainly consists of some of your other friends and loved ones. I remember those days. Ooh, nice.
God bless you on this fine day,
Not right now, man. I'm trying to save the world. You're more than welcome to help, by the way. No? You just gonna stand there? Alright. I'm assuming these wagons full of bodies are just Kitava's room service. I wonder what he tips. It sure is a long walk to get to this guy. I guess Kitava's burgers and spiritual cleansing joint just doesn't have an express lane, huh? I'll take it. I'm kinda amazed there's still this many people left. Oh hey, we're here. Finally.
This is it. It all comes down to this moment to finally put an end to Kitava. Go, Exile. Together we will save humankind.
And we will do that next episode. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's do this. Alright, Kitava. We're giving you a much needed intervention. Well, I guess it's not really an intervention since we're here to murder you and everything. But whatever. Point is, you are eating way too much, man. I mean, even those morbidly obese people that get their own reality show on TLC or whatever are like, man, dude, you need to calm down with that, son. Oh hey, I'm dying. That's not good. Oh. Okay then. So I guess it's gonna be a little bit different than last time, huh? We ain't gonna be messing around and everything. I guess that's kinda obvious that you don't have that big old statue get up you had last time. Because we destroyed it and everything. But whatever. It's nothing that I can't handle. I got my homeboys with me here, and we're finally gonna gang up on somebody else for once instead of them ganging up on me. It's a nice change of pace, you know? Okay, that is close. How am I still alive right now? I kinda like the fact that even though his heart was just ripped out of his body, he's just chilling back there. You know, he's all like, hey man, you do your thing, whatever, I'll be back here if you need me. That's chill right there, man. I guess this break is over. Okay, I guess that shows that I'm not fireproof. Good to know. I gotta say, whoever constructed this rooftop floor thingy we're on right now, they did a dang good job. I mean, dude scratches it and lights it on fire and all kinds of stuff. And it's like there's nothing wrong with it at all. Maybe they practice thaumaturgy in the carpentry business here as well. It wouldn't surprise me. Either that or they got a whole bunch of Flex Seal. I mean, I dare you to watch those commercials and tell me that guy ain't a wizard or something. I'm sure he is. It's kind of funny, and I'm sure this was designed purposely this way, but Kitava reminds me of a big baby. And this rooftop thingy is like his high chair or something. Like, for example, when he's doing that scratchy thing, it's like he's throwing a tantrum or something. And then when he starts spewing out fire, that's just because he ate too much and he's just puking it back out. And then he summons demons from the underworld to kill anyone who defies him. You know, just like a baby. Oh man, he just grabbed innocents like those monsters in Rampage. Maybe he'll be a secret character in your next game. I've seen weirder crossovers. Yeah, kinda saw that one coming. You are really messing up my day, man. I just want to destroy you a little. Why you gotta make such a fuss about it? What a drama queen, am I right? Yeah, just walk right in the fire. That's a good idea. Okay, not really sure what I was supposed to do about that, considering the fire covered up the whole area. Okay, now it's getting silly. I mean, I know it's my fault and everything, but come on, man. We were that close. Kill him. Kill him until he is dead. Almost there. Shakalaka! High five, bros. No? Okay. So, that's it, huh? No celebration? No parade? Whatever.
I suspect you're about ready for a flagon of ale. And a pretty wench or swain, whatever it be that's your persuasion. The great exile of Oriath returns to a Theopolis in chaos and ends the life of a raving cannibal god. Now that's a story worth the songs of many an ancient muse. Well, alls I can rightly say is congratulations, my friend. A year ago, I wouldn't have dreamt I'd be someday soon in the company of a killer of gods. My advice, you better get while the getting's good and have yourself a holiday before Oriath or Rayclast or whoever else has need for your unique services once more.
Sancta, see! That bloody sod is gone from our world. Can't tell you how many times I've heard them Karui savages gibbering in fear over that cannibal god. And of course there's there's horror to account for as well. I don't think there's a man, woman or child in the world that won't be praising your name tonight over a glass of their finest grog. Speaking of which, where's a man to go to find a little fire water around these parts? And always keep your eyes on the horizon.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Innocence. You see now, don't you?
Little brother, please forgive me. It's as if I have been dreaming the most horrid nightmare. And now, at last, the haze of sleep lifts from my eyes. My vision is clear. Oh, by the gods, forgive me.
It is as true now as it was when we began. You and I are of the same flesh, cleaved from the same womb. You ask for my forgiveness. I give it to you freely.
But the things I've done, the countless millions I've murdered.
There will be time for all of that later. But for now, your people need you. Oriath needs you.
No, I cannot remain here amongst these ruins, amongst the corpses of my own making. These people, they need you, brother, and your hero, not me.
Then what? Where will you go? What will you do?
Isolation. I shall go south, as far south as one can travel in such a fleshly form. There are things I must think on, the redemption I need plan. If my conscience decides I am worthy of such a gift.
You would seek forgiveness in the ice at the bottom of the world.
I would, should you let me.
Go. Seek out that which you need. Find who you are. Make pilgrimage. Journey on your path, brother. Only return to us one day.
Thank you, brother.
Goodbye.
You have heard my admission of guilt and my plea for forgiveness. Yet I sense in the glowing embers of your eyes that you will be glad to be rid of me. I don't blame you, mortal. Nor do I begrudge you for your continual anger. The sins I've committed, although bad enough, are made worse by the lens of pride I once viewed this world through. I agree with your judgment. And though I wish never to return from my banishment, I have made a promise to sin that I shall one day rejoin this world. But until that day, I will remain in the furthest south, in a place of ice and ash, of blistering seas and abysmal storms. I shall meditate on my wrongdoings, until a way of making amends to the millions of lives I have murdered and ruined reveals itself to me.
Before Kitava tore this city apart, the Templar kept many artifacts hidden deep beneath the city streets. The only surviving remnants of the Templar theocracy are what they hoped to hide forever. I think it's time to pull back the veil. There's an entrance to the Templar laboratory not far from here. My father used to sneak me inside as a child. He never could stand the long work days apart. Come, there's something I think you need to see.
Well, after that somewhat anticlimactic ending, we did it! We beat story mode. We have one more thing to take care of, so won't you join me for the final episode of Path of Exile story mode. As far as this episode, I hope you liked it, and if you did, leave a like and comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It really helps me out. This has been B.O.X Productions, and I'll see you next time.